Hey everybody, McKnight here. Welcome back to this Brewmaster playthrough. We've done the first part of the tutorial. We're on the next part. Pick up the Brew Quarterly magazine. Wait, I was here. I remember where it was from the like demo. Greetings, brewer. Do you know what the best thing about brewing beer is? People want to drink it. Facts. That's the thing I'm good at. Few folks in the world are more popular than a home brewer. I've sent a copy of the Brewers Quarterly, a magazine run by the Community Brew Club, including yours truly. Each issue contains a bounty for home brewers, recipes, articles, a catalogue, and, last but not least, jobs. Which brings me back to your popularity. A brewer's services are always in demand, and jobs are a great way to earn an income whilst increasing your brew mastery. Why not give it a go? Okay, so we got to complete a job. I am fine with that. That looks like a fine beer. So it looks like we're getting the recipes for a stout and an American stout and American pale ale. Holy smokes. At the start of each season, you'll find new recipes, jobs, articles in the Brewer Quarterly. These will automatically be added to your journal and Brewpedia, which will subsequently grow as you progress through the game. There'll be 2 jobs every season, each offering rewards such as beer token, mastery, and sometimes special items. You're free to complete one or both or neither. It's up to you. Although this is the part of the tutorial, you'll need to complete at least one. That makes sense. Each job comes with its own set of requirements that is needed to be met by your beer in order to complete the job. They also have an optional bonus requirement that grants extra rewards if met. Track one job in the job selection with the track job button. Okay. Oh, it's American stout. It says this there. Cool. Yeah, let's do a stout. My granddad used to drink stout. Now that you have a job in mind, let's pick a recipe. Select the recipes tab. There'll usually be 2 new recipes in each issue of Brewers Quarterly, which are automatically added to your collection for the recipes of your journal. Each recipe shows the required equipment and ingredients, steps involved, and the estimate of final stats of the beer. When doing a job, you'll usually want to pin a recipe that matches the job requirements. For example, if the job requires a certain ingredient, you should find a recipe that contains it. Pinned recipes will also appear on the hood, so you can easily follow the steps whilst homebrewing. Pin recipe, change page to see the second recipe. Well, we wanted to do the stout, so we'll pin the stout. Pin recipes, like track jobs, can be changed at any time. You can do this in the recipes section of the Brew Quarterly or in your journal. Each issue of the Brewers Quarterly also includes beer-related articles, which are automatically added to the Brewpedia. Great for expanding your brewing knowledge. When you're ready, select the catalogue. This is where you can buy ingredients needed for your pinned recipe. So, for this one then, looks like we've got all the requirements there. Like I say, I have no clue what any of these mean. Obviously, I know this one. This is how strong it is. But any of this, I have no clue. So, we'll learn about that as we go along. Then the flavors, the flavor notes, the equipment. I think we've got a brew container, a fermenting container, and conditioning container. I think they're all like standard. So we need some black patent, some cluster and rugged green hops, SoCal ale, yeast, dark malt extract, and corn sugar. A lot of steps. I imagine that's not really any more than the steps that it was. There's definitely a lot in this game in terms of education. It was the same when Orok produced the Mars Horizon game, which had a lot of information in it, which was really, really cool. So if this is something that you enjoy, definitely take a look at it. Right, buy ingredients for the recipe. Items can be bought in the catalogue via your journal. Your journal is where you'll find all the recipes you've collected and created, as well as available jobs and your current progress in the story. Additional content will be unlocked as you progress further through the game. As you complete activities such as jobs, you'll gain beer tokens and increase your mastery. Beer tokens can be used to buy new equipment, ingredients, and decorations. Reaching higher mastery will unlock new items and content. You can also access the catalogue and Brewpedia from your journal. Alright, so we need to... We're a novice. We'll probably end up doing both of them because, like, that's how I am. So as long as I know how to get hold of that recipe, which difficulty straightforward, that's what we like. Maybe they give us jobs. We've got little summary there on Jeff. And then the recipes. So, right, the catalogue. So, the catalogue is where you can buy brewing equipment and ingredients, as well as cosmetics, and decorate your workshop. I'm good at decorating stuff. I'm not really, but I like adding things to the fridge magnets. Let's just put it that way. We'll do more when I get there. More items will unlock as you progress through the game, so it's worth visiting every season. Pin recipe tab is always useful for reviewing the items required for your current recipe. Okay. Here you can see all the equipment and ingredients required for your current pinned recipe, including those you already own, and any that you don't own can be bought immediately or added to your shopping cart. That's handy. When you've purchased all the required ingredients for your recipe, return to the workshop. It's time to get brewing. Yes, it is. So it looks like we've got them because they've got a tick on them. So we shall buy some of that. And we need some hops. That's got the required hops. I like how easy this is to just order stuff. Sorted. That is everything. Excellent. Also, our money's here, so we're good for that. Unpack your purchase items. You can find delivery near the front door. Okie doke. There we go. Store all. And now I will not know where they are. Right. Okay, let's start brewing. 21 litres again. We'll try and... I think the last one turned out alright, so we'll probably just do the same again. For that one, I should probably look at this so I know how much we've got in there. That's way too much. I pushed the wrong button, but it's fine. We probably want to pour a little bit of that out. That will do. That will do. Pop it on the hob. Turn the hob on. Hold on, it's not ticking off. Is this not... Yeah, it's a brew container. Small. What's the difference? It's the same, right? Alright, let's speed up the time. Get it to the boil. 1,000... Let's go. A bit too fast, but it's fine. That'll take ages to heal. Realistically. Like, ages. Alright. Add the malt extract to the brew container. Is it in the fridge? Probably. Yes, it is. So the dark malt extract. 3 kilos. Well, I don't think that's enough. 250 grams is definitely not enough. That is, though. Put that down there. Steepable grain. I think that's over here. I'm assuming it's this one. That one says pale. And I know from Grandad drinking... I should have had a look, see how much we need. 800 grams. $800 that's a lot. Yeah, I know from Grandad drinking stout that it ain't a light colour. It's very dark. Heat water until boiling. That's kind of boiling now. It's either going to go very bad or it's going to turn out fine. Importantly, we'll know. Are we overflowing? Kind of. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Right, add the grain to the... Is this going to, like, overflow now? No, I keep pushing the wrong button. There we go. Right, I'll just cross these off with pressing P. Heat water until boiling. Technically, it is boiling. Add hops. Which one was it? Ruggles green. Do we know how much? 20 grams. How much is that? I didn't take it out. $20 grams. It's either going to be really bad or it's going to be really awesome. Importantly, we'll know. Oh, it still needs to heat up, doesn't it? Because I put the other liquid in there, which would be cool. Right, that's basically 100. Oh, that's brewing now. That's boiling, that is. Okay, let's take this out then. And then add hop to boil for 50 minutes. And it goes 50 minutes. Let's go. So that is, what time is it now? Let's say 10 past 2. That'll be just after 3 o'clock. I was looking at the wrong hand then. I can tell time, I promise. I can promise. Oh, I added the wrong one. This is a disaster. This, you know what? You know what we do in times like this? We just start again. I kind of don't want to waste the beer, though. What happens if... Let's put that back in, actually. What happens if we do this for... This is called science. Wait, what was it? Cluster. This is called science, okay? So what we do is... wait, how much was it? 20 grams. Oh, no, I read the wrong one. So this one will be 50 grams. This is called what happens when you reverse engineer it. 50 grams. This will probably be disastrous. And they'll be like, you're never making beer ever again. And I'll be like, that's fine. Just let me drink it. For 10 minutes. So that's going to be like 10 past. Oh! It's a bit too keen on that one. It's fine. Remove hops from the brew. That's fine. We've probably overdone it with these anyway. Put them on there. Cool wort to 20C. While that's slowly cooling, it's going to be a disaster, isn't it? I'm going to put this in the bin. That's how bad it is. I'll put these in the bin as well while it's cooling. This is going to be a disaster. So I had plans for this to be like, oh yeah, I'll just like brew some beer, talk about stuff, mainly like my plans with like my content, inverted commas. This is not really any content. You know, like, I don't want to say a podcast. A podcast gets used way too much these days. But yeah, just like general updates and stuff. But, oh yeah, we should probably just... we're just going to stand here all day now and all night until it cools. I see now why the game says in the tutorial to like skip ahead a day, because we literally stood there all night. Just to do that, but it's fine. We live and we learn, right? This is for the science. This is if you absolutely don't know anything of what you're doing. All right, pour that out there. This is going to the sink. We'll clean that up later. We put the lid on. So we transferred the oh, we didn't add the yeast. I knew there was something I forgot, which is this one. It's this one. It's fine. Lids are important. Keep the dirt. Keeps the dirt out. Wait, I didn't bring that with me. I thought I brought that with me. There we go. I keep forgetting you got to like double click. In it goes. Enjoy, do your job. And not make this beer an absolute disaster. Please. This needs the other content. Oh yeah, I need to turn it. So I can put the tube on. Ferment at 20C for 15 days. Up we go. Oh, that's one too many. Let's go. All right, we're back to this disaster. Well, it will be a disaster at this rate. Add other ingredient. Fermentation. Add other ingredient to the fermentation container. Corn sugar. Is that in here? No. It's in here. It's not in here. It's in the other one. It's in here. This is what I'm. Oh man, this is disastrous. Good job I'm not doing this on Twitch. If I was doing all this Twitch chat would be having a. Oh shoot, how much? 200 grams. Yeah, Twitch chat would be absolutely destroying me right now. Anybody from Twitch chat does see this, you're probably destroying me in the comments. Oh, we nailed it. We nailed it. Stop pouring. Place that back in there. Put the lid on. Transfer to conditioning container. And then we need the tube. I don't know. I followed the instruction quite well on the demo. Just goes to show that sometimes you actually need to know what you're doing at some point. And then we turn on the tap. Off it goes. So then we just taste and package. Oh no. Yes, it's called Disaster. Welcome to science. Beer science with me on YouTube. Is that all we got left? That is all we got left. Hold E to detach tube. Put the lid on. Tube can go in there. Pick this up. Put that on here. And this needs to go over here. Getting ready to be washed up. The tube doesn't get washed up, I don't think. I gotta turn the radio up. Yeah, I turned the master volume up, but it was kind of already on near enough. Is it 21 days or 20 days? 21 days. Yeah, the master volume was on 9 out of 10, so didn't seem to make too much of a difference. All right, which one of you in the comments wants to try this first? What? No takers? Okay, I'll do it then. I'll do it. How bad is this going to be? Well. So far so good, I guess. It is a small batch. That's perfectly fine. I would have thought the stout is almost like no light can go through it. It looks like a kunai. Does this pass all the it can't do, surely. It does. No way. That should not be allowed. Jeff's got to be like, nah, bro, good effort, but stick to drinking it. Some jobs can require you to brew a certain style of beer. To meet that requirement, be sure to select the style here. So it will need to be the one of your top 5 styles to best match your beer. Once you're done packaging your beer, you can submit it to a job or return to the workshop. If you choose the latter, the finished conditioning container will be placed in the keg rack. or cellar for later use. Yeah, it's an American stout. This one is going to be called Disaster. No. Only the Brave. Belgian bottle is the only one we've got, which is fine. That glass. I was trying to think what glass Grandad would drink out of, but I suppose he would have just... I remember him drinking out of the can, so I guess, I don't know. Let's go with the standard pint glass. Edit the label. Oh, no. Right, we'll be back when I've finished editing this label. I'm not overly happy with that one. I feel like the label needs, like, putting across the bin completely. We went for bin because it's so much of a disaster. But anyway, let's submit this beer and see what Jeff says. I can already see he's got his head in his hands. Like, why did I let this guy near any beer ever? To submit a beer to a job, it must match the requirements. Once a beer is submitted, it will be lost. But you'll get to keep a bottle of it for display. There are several ways to submit beers to jobs. On the job pages in your journal, by interacting with the finished conditioning container, and opening the cellar, where you can also view your past brews. No way. Is Jeff like, yep, you know what? We're that desperate, it'll do. A local band wish to mark the release of their first record. Oh no. A spacing concept album with a beer as dark as the depth of the universe. Quarterly readers are invited to submit an appropriate disc review. Well, sure thing. If you say so. If that's the only requirements, then GG's, I guess. Apparently, don't tell them. Don't tell them. You don't tell them, I won't. Congratulations on completing your first job and finishing the tutorial. Oh no, there's no more tutorial. No. What's next? Well, that's up to you. It's going to be a disaster, whatever it is. You could try out the second job, experiment with other brews, or even decorate the workshop. We'll do that. That's something I'm good at. When you're ready, head to the front door and advance to the next season and next stage in your story. Good luck, brewer. Well, I mean... Where did I put the other one? Here. Can I, like, rotate that? Oh, yeah, we went for the shiny label. I was like, what does this... Does it actually come off shiny? It kind of does. I think I overdid it on the shine. Some might say I didn't do it enough on the shine. So these are the two worst beers ever produced by anyone. So yeah, good times. If I go into build mode and then open the items, have we got a nice rug? We got a couple of nice looking chairs. What we needed. This is kind of fine set up. Not gonna lie. Kind of alright. Right, can we open this? And then we'll track this job. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it's better than the last one. But I wanted to have a look at the catalogue. Cosmetics. There we go. This is what we're talking about. Fridge magnets. Got some cool looking artwork. We'll put all of them up somewhere. But I want a fridge magnet. Bottle opener, fridge magnet. I like this beer label. Question is though, will I be able to buy... Let's buy the ingredients first. Looks like we've got all the ingredients. Game's like, ha, you should have done this one first. Which is fine. We can buy cosmetics then. That's the best part. So we'll buy this. We shall... What is this? Framed Core-Keeper. We're Core-Keeper friends at Pugstorm and Fireshine Games. That does look cool. But also... We need a picture of Coco up. We should pick the deliveries up. So, alright. Fridge magnet, let's go. And then, because we're going to spend quite a bit of time over here. We're, Gonna put cocoa here. But no, we need to put it somewhere where we're like gonna spend a lot of time. Yeah, we're gonna spend a lot of time here. So what we'll do is this can be like where we put the pets, and then other things can go around other places. Like that. Excellent. I think that fridge is going to look awesome when we've got plenty of fridge magnets on it. Also, we need to clean this up. Also, oh no, we need to clean this up as well. So before we end the episode, we're going to clean this up. Alright, let's fill the pot up. And then we started boiling. So while this is boiling, if you have enjoyed the episode and you want to see more disasters, then do consider subscribing to the channel. Helps me out. It helps me grow, helps me do all that other stuff for YouTube. And pop a like on it also helps. There'll be a link down below to my Twitch if you want to come and hang out there. If not, hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Have a good rest of your day. Cheerio.